Hello, I'm DB. Brendon is below me. This is X and Y. This is just a regular video game stream. Or at least I wanted it to be, but given that it's the first one, a lot of technical mishaps happened. You know, just learning as I go. So we got as far as like watching the intro cutscene to Jak II, which is a game that's very near and dear to me. That we spoke about Jak I, if you're curious, a couple days ago now. You can find that on our YouTube page. It's kind of consider that like kind of an episode 0 of sorts.
Check the link below.
Check the link below. Hit comment, rate, subscribe, baby. No, so because of all those technical mishaps, I've doubled back. I've gone back to this very handy cutscene player that you can unlock as you play through Jak II. Spoilers. And we're gonna watch the intro cutscene again, and so we're all on the same page. Anyone watching on YouTube is definitely with us, you know. So, Brendon, let's watch this first cutscene again. Pretend that we're newly excited and fresh.
I'm still excited.
Yeah, cool,
Watch it
cool,
again.
cool, cool.
By the way, you'll have to your screen sharing Streamlabs with me. If you could swap it over to like stream, the game, whichever.
Oh, right, yep. Okay, I will tweak Discord to do that. Just bear with me. We'll change Windows to Game Capture HD. And yeah, and now Brendon has a beautiful clip.
Oh, it looks fucking perfect.
Yeah, and now Brendon has a beautiful clear view of the game and all these spoilery titles for cutscenes, which actually they're not that spoilery. It's all good. Okay.
I can't believe I got spoiled by the fact that Daxter will at some point get a mouthful and write it. Right? What?
Beg your pardon? Oh, get a mouthful and ride the pipe. They're a cheeky bunch at Naughty Dog, are they not?
Two big time sex jokes right off the bat. What year is this? It's 2003, baby. Also, yeah, just to clarify, GTA 3 was 2001. This was 2003.
GTA 3 was 2001.
Yep.
Oh, right, and this game was 2003, yes. Because GTA 3 came out 2 months before Jak 1. So, yes, okay. This game, definitely influenced by GTA 3, yes.
Yes, just wanted to clarify.
I probably misspoke, yeah. While the stream was fucking up, I said something to the opposite meaning, and I was very wrong, and I appreciate the correction. Now, how about we traipse through this intro cutscene and pretend to be surprised all over again?
So was this what was behind the door? Like when actually, no, I'll say when we get up.
Yeah. Okay. Look, you can pause during cutscenes, so I'm happy to like just.
I don't know if I said this before, but when games have cutscene views in them, it's like you'll want to watch these again. And we do.
Well, I appreciate. Well, this game has a cutscene player and a mission select, so it's really conducive to just sort of editing videos and getting coverage, and I really appreciate that.
I'm pretty sure Uncharted and Last of Us both have the same.
Champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jack. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring.
So that is, in fact, what we found behind the door on Jak 1.
So they brought it back?
They brought it up the hill. Yeah, as Daxter says.
Break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
There you go. Did all the heavy lifting.
Carried it ourselves.
We carried it ourselves with Blue Eco. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is a very good point. They have Red Eco is the strength eco.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is fine. They could have done that. All good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they had a laser beam which carries big rocks in the last game too.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So I guess heavy lifting. It's not with their hands necessarily. How much better does Daxter look in this? He's got, he's not fleshy, and he still got a mouth that's like moving every angle.
Yeah, we can't see every individual polygon.
Yeah.
Like in the first one, but that's just the port.
I mean, this is the PS4 port, so you are going to see stuff clipping through other stuff anyway, but compared to like the first game, it's still a significant improvement. Even the bird on Samos is higher poly, I feel like.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Bjort, thanks for bearing with us. Really appreciate it.
My son's name is also.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
Oh no.
No polygons is a good choice. Not always the case. For Minecraft, I decided against that, and it worked out.
The eyes for sure look better. I think just across the board.
How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing.
My screen share is struggling with this little bit.
Is it the
Just hanging
screen
in
share
there.
or the game?
Oh, is the game?
The game,
Freaking out
it
as
gets
well.
framey as well.
Alright.
So don't worry if like stuff stutters. The game's doing it as well, even on a PS4 Pro.
Well, the screen share is doing great.
Okay.
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap.
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
That little bassy brrrr, that's the mission fail noise throughout the entire game. So you hear that a lot.
Interesting. Well, we won't be hearing it very much.
Dark eco injection cycle complete.
I'm just talking about when you're 12 years old and playing it for the first time, you know? Not like me, an adult pro.
This one might be different.
Pro gamer energy.
Surprisingly resistant
Do you
to
recognize
our
the voice of the
experiments,
Baron Praxis here?
I fear the Dark
Have a
Warrior
listen.
program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their
oh,
attacks.
what's his name?
Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
Is it like Clancy? What's his name?
Clancy Brown, that's right.
Yeah, Clancy Brown. That's it. He's in all these games. He's in Uncharted as well. Right?
Finish off.
he's
I don't know
not.
about Uncharted, but he's certainly he's Cortex, so
I'll be
he's
back
with
for
Naughty
dinner.
Dog for quite a bit. And he is the best Lex Luthor, in
Ding
my
ding,
opinion.
third floor. Body
Oh, yeah, I
chain,
have to
drugs
play,
for the torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here?
Detroit.
Wow, what'd they do to you?
Oh, that's right, he is in Detroit, I forgot.
It's me,
My friend and I played that
Dexter.
together and we bullied him into
That's a
suicide.
fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place.
I don't know, the
risking
game
my
like put up a
tail,
fight trying to convince us
literally,
not to,
to
so
say,
that's
you know,
the only
I've
reason
been
it's
for
funny.
2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Iconic
Now we gotta
line.
get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair. So
He didn't react to him talking. Which confuses
you
me.
can do it.
A lot of people,
Jack. Easy
yeah,
now. Easy, buddy.
it's not
your
dwelled
old
on
Baxter,
that
remember?
much, honestly.
Dexter.
What the
Dexter?
heck was that?
Yeah, Dax is more alarmed by him
Right
turning
here
into a
to piss
werewolf
you
than...
off.
Well, I guess
Come
that's
on,
fair.
tall, dark and gruesome.
That's a fair enough thing. He's
We're
more
at it.
alarmed by him turning weird.
I brought
than
you some
talking.
new threads. Put 'em on.
Okay. So, we are now going to bounce out.
So we don't know why he got abducted and turned into Cloud, do we?
At this stage, no. No, we do not.
That's what I mean.
Hmm.
Well, I don't.
No,
It's
you
like
were
I
not
missed
meant to...
something is what I'm trying to get.
You
at.
did not miss anything. No.
So who's this voice actor?
Which voice actor? Oh, Jack's voice actor?
Yeah.
I don't know him from anything else, to be honest. Okay, so here we are in the first of a great many gorgeous interiors in this game. See, look, you've got prison cells going all the way down. You've got these conveyor belts up here with like more cages on it, on an extra pulley system. Pipes everywhere, gas emitting everywhere. The chair, of course, that you were just in from the cutscene. And you hardly spend any time in here. You know? There's a strange amount of effort put in to the interiors in this game, and I actually am quite fond of it. Now, while we were looking around, you might have thought, oh shit, that's an orb. Just like the one orb. We'll go get it.
I was gonna say.
Do you remember how to jump?
Sure do.
No. You don't really unlock abilities in the first game, so you don't have to.
No, you don't unlock abilities. But these orbs. Well, I'll let Dexter explain.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
The stuff you're buying, it doesn't exist contextually. Like, it's not... The shop you go to isn't in the game world. It's things that... It's like big head mode. It's stuff you unlock for the game. So when Dexter refers to that, he is very thoroughly smashing the fourth wall.
Oh, so it's like skulls in Halo, I guess?
I'm not familiar with skulls in Halo, but there's
Actually, no, they had this mechanic in Uncharted as well.
Oh, okay. Well, there's 286 in the entire game, and about 90-something of them you get just by finding them in levels like this. And I will be collecting every single one as we go.
Hell yeah.
We're trying to.
Tell me you remember how to roll.
Sure do.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Here's the second one.
Alert. This looks like a PlayStation 2 video game.
Low polygons detected. Alright.
Ooh, that's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one.
I was going to say, please don't break the fourth wall too much, or
Break that
this
crate.
will turn into Gex very quickly.
Yeah. No, he never
You are
ever
restricted
does it
sector. This sector
with
is on
the...
high alert.
They don't overdo it with the fourth wall breakage in comparison to Gex, but they have a world they have to honor, you know.
I mean, I don't know if Gex's fourth wall breaking isn't a problem so much as it's making reference to... insisting on making references to celebrities from like
If
the
you duck before you
1970s.
jump, you go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
High jump. Whereabouts? Yes. Okay.
There isn't really any tutorial in this game.
Sorry, there's. I'm just going to turn down the desktop audio slightly, but no tutorial.
In the first game.
Oh, in the first game? Well, there's Geyser Island, isn't there? Geyser Rock,
wait,
I
there
should
he is.
say.
No, I'm totally wrong. I'm an idiot.
It's funny because not only did you forget that there was a tutorial island, but you forgot that Golem Maya got introduced in the intro cutscene to Jak I.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like and I think it speaks less to your forgetfulness than and more to just how ephemeral the first game is in comparison, at least in comparison to this one.
Luckily for them, they left their series very open at the end by just having a big blinding light. Like, what's that? Unfortunately, they did tease that those characters would be back. But as we already
Yeah.
that might be happening.
It's like, Samos just was paranoid. That's really all that was, you know? When he said, "Oh, I hope we don't see them ever again."
Gex honors the wonderful world of film and television.
He
Yes, that is
absolutely
true,
does.
But in a video game in the 90s for kids,
With Dana
they don't
Gould
give a shit.
doing the American voice. I found it amazing. I only learnt recently that Gex had a different voice in Britain and America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. Now, if I fuck up this jump... Oh, no! Wait a minute! I found an egg at the bottom of that pit. So, it almost rewards you for fucking up the tutorial in this instance.
A bit.
Okay.
You got me good.
Oh, you remember me telling you how, like, there's a special jump you can do at the end of a roll?
Yeah.
So, you do that. Hang on. Oh, well, let me demonstrate when there aren't guards shooting at me.
I did eventually try. I was like, oh yeah, I remembered. I forgot what you could do that.
My life's in danger, but not so in danger that I can't stop and get that precursor orb.
Yeah, you look fine, actually.
Down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's
Thank you.
fun, right?
I think I need a bit of space to demonstrate it. Hang on. Oh! Hang on. I'm a pro.
I was waiting
There we
for you to
go.
get him.
Did you see how at the end of that long jump I jumped a lot higher in the air than I'm supposed to with a regular jump?
Me? Yeah, I did. No,
Yeah.
I've done it myself. I'm a pro.
Oh wait, you have done it?
Yeah,
I
in
thought
the
I was
first game.
showing you something new. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Here's the 6th orb in this prologue area. There's 2
American
more.
Escape has Ash and Misty as voices of the main characters. Ah, there you go. That's it. I probably would have known that if I had played those versions, because the versions of Ape Escape that we get in Australia are the European versions.
Yeah, they are the European versions. That's right. I found out about that in a strange and complicated way that I will happily tell you about. But first, I think I should hustle and actually finish this this demo stage.
Luckily, I can talk about monkey football here because we got to stream that.
We will. Oh, we will.
Except
We'll
you
make it
gotta
happen.
that's you can't. Unfortunately, you can't do online. Monkey
Well,
football.
there's a little thing called Parsec. It might be sort of in the realm of that special cable you use to play DS games that you've told me so much about. It's kind of in that realm. So
a really special cable.
yeah. So it's very special technology of that caliber. Yeah, but I might have to tell you about it later.
Have you played Escape 2?
I sure have. Yeah, it's one of the 30 games that they put out on PS4.
Yes.
Now, the game is a bit quiet again. I kind of overdid it to turn it down so I could hear your lovely voice, Brendon. Let me just boost it slightly. Split the difference.
Well, this music sounds good, so that's a good choice.
Yeah. It's a good time to boost it. Hey, sorry if I'm stuttering. I am just
I'm
trying to keep
me and
Windows
Mitch
open.
played
There we
monkey
go.
soccer, monkey football at my place. It's so fun.
It's just... Did other soccer games do that thing where like it maps a face button to another player and then you just hit it to pass to that player? Is that a common thing?
Probably.
Surely.
I don't know. I've only played one other soccer game, and that was Backyard Soccer, which is a great game.
Right. Okay. We're not gonna walk far. Hey. We're not
Damn,
gonna
look at
walk
this
far
world.
without. Sorry.
I said, "Damn, look at this world.
Actually, yeah. Let's stop and look around for a bit.
This looks like a game that came out in 2003."
A very pretty for 2003 game, honestly. Like you look at these hover cars. If you're again, put yourself in my 12-year-old shoes. I'm just like.
Oh, that wasn't a knock, by the way. I'm just talking about stylistically.
Bjort says we got Rogue Galaxy out of it. Yes, we did. I keep hearing Rogue Galaxy is good. All right, now here are our next plot important characters.
Important.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. She's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city.
It's very kind of him to say so.
walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis.
Bianca, he is very angry.
Where the hell am I?
Surrender and die.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Alright. Time for some melee combat.
Time for some payback. I'm Jack.
That dark transformation was scripted.
So is it like Kingdom Hearts 2? No.
How do you mean?
You know how sometimes you like accidentally turn into dark form?
Well, in Kingdom Hearts 2, at least, like the anti-form, it's because you use drive too much.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that activate? Oh, I'm guessing we'll find out.
We will find out.
You did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave.
I wish I'd paused on that
This
face he was
child
making.
is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an
Hey!
underground
Hey!
band waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums. Find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Okay.
Time to meet Torn.
We're getting from the first game to this stuff very quickly.
Mm.
The city map is displayed in the lower right. Follow the
It's almost
icons
like
on
this
the
could have
map to reach
been a
important
different game.
destinations.
Yes. Absolutely.
And he's not mad because his mum kicked him off the Xbox. He's mad because his mum kicked him off the PlayStation 2, the best console in the market.
The third place.
Jack has never heard of an Xbox. Also, Jack and Dex, did you ever play PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale? Battle Royale.
Yes. Once. And I found it irritating.
Don't worry, we'll stream it.
Oh yeah. I think also I watched Game Grumps stream it back when I was like enjoying them actively, and that was a good time. But I mean, JonTron was on at the time, so you can't go home again on that front.
It would have been okay if it wasn't for one slight problem, which is that the way you eliminate people is dumb.
Yes. Now, I've just remembered we can actually get into cars at this point. It's not barring us from it anymore. It was before.
Welcome to the city transportation system.
Just hijacked a vehicle.
Oh my god, look at this pod racer. Now this is pod racing.
Try switching cover zones. Switching cover zones.
Do you want to run over people? And...
We gotta get used to this real quick, because this is gonna be like 50% of this game. Just driving from one place to another, bashing into things all along the way. And then playing cutscene.
We're looking for
It's
a guy
like your
named
kids.
Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this
Nothing's
guy's
right,
new,
he's
like
Torn.
You used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy. We want to see the shadow.
Oh my
Not
god.
likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Bring me 5 bear asses, and I will give you the next quest. Go to Stormwind and talk to fucking.
I love this first-person mode, because it allows me to just check out these idle animations.
What an RPG quest there.
Very much so. That character you will meet later. It's not. She's not. This is not the one time that she appears. Strangely enough.
Yeah, she looks a bit too hot to only be that one time.
Bjort, yes, exactly. This is where the road to Last of Us 2 began.
This is where it all began.
This is absolutely where it all began.
And it wasn't directly Naughty Dog's fault, but as a byproduct, I'm sure this also influenced the fact that Crash Bandicoot got tribal tattoos.
Exactly. God, I never played
That's
those
how
games.
Antifa works. Yeah, this is the Antifa agenda. More Jak II. I played a lot of GTA clans because I really liked. I mean, I liked GTA 3 and Vice City, but I really liked San Andreas. This doesn't really look like a GTA clan, but I'm sure it did influence things. And also, good times.
For one thing, the wanted meter is 1 or nothing. It's like 3 stars or nothing, basically. You hit a guard and they immediately pounce on you, and you can outrun them.
I didn't realize there's a wanted meter. That's very, very GTA influenced. I mean, lots of games did that, but GTA really not.
And there's it's funny to like see what triggers the police and what doesn't. You know.
Calling them pigs usually triggers them pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at this cute little guy.
This is an enemy?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You wouldn't think so. I did that just to demonstrate that.
I was worried. It was making me anxious.
We are scooping up Dark Eco there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that health?
No. There's Green Eco still, which is proper health. But Dark Eco fills up the little purple ring around Jack's glowering face there. Hang on.
Oh, is that how you activate your darkness wolf or form, whatever?
I'm just trying to see how, L3. Yep, okay. L3 is to show how many collectibles you got, so. This is the way to the flag that Torn wanted you to get for him. As a short
Yeah,
stream.
my screen share when you're doing intense stuff, it lags a little bit, but that's to be expected. Also, that's not the stuff I need. All this stuff don't need to be worried about. I'm just trying to think of some more GTA clients that I played. I remember really liking the first true crime game. I don't remember if it was ever good. I remember the first I think it's Mafia.
Yeah, Mafia. There's a remake coming out this year.
Yeah, I remember
Before
the
long.
first game being really good. I remember it being incredibly slow. Like a lot of it was driving across New York and it taking ages, but I might be wrong. I remember it being really, really hard, but really, really fun. And I did finish it, so I'm very keen for that remake. I'm trying to remember the other big game that got announced at the PS5 thing. There's Final Fantasy 16. Oh, the Harry Potter one. That's right.
Yeah, that was
Let's
a
not
big
talk
one.
about that one.
Yeah, let's not.
But I am keen for that.
Just gonna turn down the sound a smidge so we can hear these beautiful cutscenes just a bit better. All right. Now we want to go this way. Notice how like this first mission is just classic platforming, honestly. This is like the proper through line from Jak and Daxter 1. Just jumping.
Yeah, I would like the way that he controls is really good. It'd be fun to play this more 2D stuff like Crash, where it splits into 2D sections every now and then.
Okay.
2.5D. Oh. Okay.
That's the one time that happens in the game.
Yeah, I thought so. Also, look at the Shadow of the Colossus shit. The city looks very dark.
It might just be the particular time of day.
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
Because there's a day-night cycle in this as well.
Oh, I don't mean like
Oh, like...
it's very grey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The color palette.
Well, to be fair, this is like a ruined portion of it. So,
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was gonna change at all, but at least that makes it so you can see your character a lot because they stick out. Particularly Daxter sticks out a lot.
yeah, big time.
Watch original platforming stages. It's weird that they did that with this and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts as well, which is like a weird vehicle making game.
Yeah.
I never played it, but I watched someone playing that for a few hours once.
Beyond, yeah, 3 is generally more bright and colourful. I mean, there's a desert, but that's kind of like this nice sandstone colour. Sand, even. It's sandy.
Oh, we did the quest. So are there side quests in this, or are we just going to be following one?
There sure are side quests, and it doles them out depending on where you are in the campaign. There aren't any present. I will definitely do them as we go. Because it's just, it has an interesting way of introducing them, because it introduces side missions based on what you've got unlocked at that stage. Because there are some abilities to unlock that come in handy for traversal, but we will see what they are shortly.
Oftentimes, if I'm given the option, I will play through the game, just do the main storyline
Yeah.
first, and then go back and do all the side quests.
I've done that too in this game, but for various reasons, I think it's better to do it as you go.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, and also sometimes you get locked out as well. I don't know if that's the thing.
There are some orbs you can get locked out of, which isn't an issue for unlocking all the secrets that you actually use orbs to unlock. But if you're going for the Platinum Trophy, like you are on PS4, it is a real pain in the neck, because you got to get all 286 in the game if you want to get the Platinum Trophy. There's also a terrible autosave glitch where it'll save your progress but not save your egg count. So if you quit after getting a certain amount of eggs without saving manually and making sure that it registers how many eggs you've got, you can be locked out of collecting every single egg.
So just the PS2.
I think I don't know. It's hard to say. You'd think they fixed it for a PS4 port. Well, they fixed it for Jak 3. They definitely did. So I think I think they just stuffed up, honestly. So, again, gorgeous interior. Bunk beds. Stuff on the walls. Tapestries. There's some moss around that light. There's torn in the middle there. At a furnace. It's like the concept artist just went hog wild here. And I just appreciate the effort, you know?
Yeah, there are other games.
So I really want to dwell on it.
Where there's a lot of detail in areas that most people won't even end up looking at.
True to Naughty Dog form.
Oh my god.
That's the mouthful.
That's disgusting.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why.
Crimson with a K and a Z.
Crimson
Yep.
Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the guard.
Jack's got jokes.
To turn the water back on. He's located
Jack jokes.
outside the city.
That's what his role is.
Station.
Outside the city? What about the
You reckon
security?
Torn listens to Korn? Absolutely.
It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Daxter also has jokes. I don't know if you knew.
It's hard to say what he was trying to get across there.
Nope. I accidentally hugged a wall. Yet a very odd feature. That is really only there to look cool when you're getting chased by the Crimson Guard.
I was gonna say
It doesn't. It really doesn't serve any. As far as I can tell, it doesn't serve any actual gameplay mechanic purpose.
There are no stealth mechanics in this.
No.
Oh my.
Is that Korn? I don't know if
No,
that's Korn.
no, Bianca said I reckon he gets down with the sickness.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
I just think of the Natalie Imbruglia song.
I reckon every character in this game loves corn.
Yeah.
Disturbed.
Even the chick from before.
Oh yes, every character.
Her
Maybe not
especially.
Dexter. I don't know. Dexter might like Scar.
Well, Daxter's been, as the spin-off established, he's been working in the city for like the last 2 years.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
making a living. So, I don't know. He probably listened to something on the job. Did you hear
funny
Clancy
that-
Brown coming out of a loudspeaker just now?
I
It was
think
like
so.
there was a little propaganda, booth, I guess.
One of Dexter's main character traits is his horniness. Wow, excellent. I can't wait. They did call the chapter he gets a mouthful, but he was talking about shit, which is great.
Yeah.
Man, this area is very, very grey.
Yeah. But,
As was the style at the time.
As was the style. Oh, come on, Jack. You were talking about tricks they used in Jak I to hide loading times. This is one of the more obvious ones.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Okay.
The one that they use in The Last of Us. Oh, they do it in lots of games actually, but like not necessarily in Naughty Dog, but like squeezing through a crack. You ever playing a video game or something
Yes.
and has to be like slowly squeeze through a crack?
I want to one day
because it's loading the next area.
I want to one day make a montage of moments like that from all different games, and you've just got do the hustle in the background. I think that'd be
That's a good
funny.
idea. Yeah.
If it's only has to be like a 20-second clip on Twitter, and it'd play well, I believe.
Trying to remember. Slightly different in horror games,
Slightly different. Oh yeah.
if they actually do.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Remember, our aim for this mission is to find a valve to turn on water for the thirsting populace. Yeah.
So, like-
It may become a bit unclear as I'm scrabbling around for hidden secrets like this. But
It's like,
rest
what is
assured,
it?
we're doing this for the people.
It's a long con.
Okay. You have to be careful when you're swimming out here because there's a little turret that pops up to stop you from going out of bounds. Bjort, I hope so. I really fucking hope so. That you know, Bjort asked, "Will we?" Oh well, you can see it on screen. Are we going to see a drastic reduction in tight spaces with the PS5? I just, yeah, it's just too commonplace to be charming anymore. I just, yeah, I'm just sick of seeing it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's admirable. You can have a logo screen. It's okay. I can take a little break and have a little sip of water.
Absolutely, read a book, you know?
Read a book, you fucking cretin.
Get a poetry book and just read one stanza at a time, you know? Yeah. The way all poets read books.
Oh, you can breed Pokemon on your Switch next to you while you do it.
Exactly, there you go. Did you see they discontinued the 3DS?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, well, that was the headline I saw today.
Woo!
What a run.
Good run.
A good run.
Copying him off the field. But I mean, there's no more reason for 3DS games to come out.
True. I'm just trying to remember if I'm going the right way. Probably not.
Unless there are markets where people still buying them. But yeah, I'd really much rather ditch my 3DS at this point. I don't want to have to play.
Yeah. When they... What was the game? Was it... I'm trying to remember. It was a game that came out on 3DS, but not the Switch. Luigi's Mansion 1 was one. Like the port.
Oh, I'm not sure. I remember they released Smash Wii U.
That's right, they did. Oh my goodness. And
that
Ice Climbers
3DS first. Yeah.
Oh, 3DS came first? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I just know that they like jettisoned Ice Climbers because they couldn't function on the 3DS.
Oh.
That was my understanding. That's the only reason the Ice Climbers aren't in that game. But in any case, they aren't in that game, and they were sorely missed. You notice I'm picking up the little yellow gems here.
Yeah.
There's a finite amount of them. One for each metalhead you defeat. The game's actually programmed really well so that you don't miss them. You know, like if you hit a guy and he falls off the edge and into oblivion, like you don't lose that gem forever. The gem like bounces back up onto the platform for you to get.
Nice.
And you just know, like someone worked really hard to Mario and Luigi remake. That's right, Bjort. I don't know about the sequel, but definitely the Superstar Saga with like additional content. That's exactly what happened.
Terrible. Yeah, the only reason I would have it now is to play like old Pokemon games, like I was playing Alpha Sapphire on it recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone through quite a few fucking DS and 3DS.
A few 3DSs? Like, have you gone through like different models, like DSi and whatnot?
Not like that.
Okay.
I got like one of the first DSs like 20 years after it came out for like $80 second hand.
Oh, second hand, right.
And then I lost that on a bus.
Oh, that's right. I feel like you told me, or you mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, on the stream. Because I had my Pokemon White cartridge in there. And I was up to the Elite Four, and I was so upset.
Fair enough.
That was also the day that a lot of the area that I lived in had flooded that day. So there are a lot worse things going on.
Yeah, still, that's a bummer though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like...
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about bummers, actually. Let's talk about fun stuff.
Let's talk about Daxter riding the pipe, which is what the next cutscene is.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Why would they call it that?
Why wouldn't they? It's 2003, remember?
Because it's a kid's game.
They dwell on it a little too long.
Yeah.
But that's right. The poor Mario Luigi studio.
Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valves.
No, I'm Jack.
I got better things to do with my time, like killing Baron Praxis.
Metal Gear.
Oh, we got a few. 3.
Re-entering city.
She's not bad. Welcome, everyone. I'm not saying everyone sarcastically. I am genuinely thankful that you would show up to
Yeah.
watch a 17-year-old game be played sort of well on a stream that started out completely balked.
This looks like a 13-year-old game.
Yeah. Now, you might be noticing on the map. Oh, is that a precursor statue? It sure is. Why don't we pay it a visit?
Is it?
No context given as to why it's here or why we're going to it, but again, let's check it out.
Like from the first games. Right.
Who laid these candles? Not a question the game answers, but I like that they did it.
I'm sure there's some sort of priest. I don't know.
Great warrior, I sense there is a dark rage burning within you, and in time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems.
25 specifically.
Show how to control these powers.
They call it control, but I mean, like, it's just additional attacks. That's what it is.
Sick.
Yeah.
So are those 25 spread out across the game, or is that something?
Yeah, like I said, there's a finite amount. You get one for every. Oh, look at the pedestrians running away from
Oh,
it.
that's what the yellow things are.
Yeah, that's the
So
skull
how many
gems.
of them are there in the game?
I don't know exactly how many, but I think you have to collect. It's 25 for the first for the first ability, and then it's like 100, 200, and maybe another 100.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I just wanted to get.
If anyone wants to check the wiki and correct me, I'm more than happy to get that correction. But yeah. I've got a whole monitor set up right at my screen to actually watch the game on, so I should stop like squinting at like Streamlabs. I just like looking at chat, seeing what Bjord has to say on the Mario and Luigi studio that shut down.
I don't have any facts about that. I don't know.
Oh, what I said earlier about side missions. We got one ready to go. But firstly, in order to take it, we need to actually lose the heat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Very juicy. They even included that in Assassin's Creed. Remember?
Oh, the non-ability to start a mission until you lose guards, or what?
That might be the case, but at least wanted levels. Like, there was a wanted level system in the first Assassin's Creed, and I think the second one as well.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, there definitely was. I would confirm.
And now it's like, if someone sees you, he's near you.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
They are constantly talking about the sector and what's going on in it. I think there are genuine numbers assigned to it, and so when you hear subject fleeing into Sector 6, like, it's accurate. I think it is.
Yeah.
But
Are we trying to blow up the reactor?
that's another thing they say a lot. This is a no hover zone.
Really? Ah.
Which always confused me, because it's like, is this not hovering? What I'm seeing in front of me? Is that not... Alright.
Jack, this is Torn. The underground needs good drivers for our vehicle missions. Prove your skills in the ring challenge.
Torn calls them vehicle missions.
Get you in on the action.
He's gonna give us a ring challenge to test our driving skills, so away
I
we
don't
go.
like that you don't start on the vehicle.
Yeah,
I
but
don't like when missions happen.
I don't like that there's pedestrians on the road and traffic still getting in the way. Sometimes sitting in the ring that you got to drive through. But
I mean, that it's a time mission.
Naughty Dog are just cheeky like this, you know?
Does this control like the vehicle from the first game?
It's not dissimilar, yeah. I think the first game's one was a lot driftier,
Yeah.
whereas this it's a bit more fine, and the bigger vehicles are obviously more chunky.
Because in the first game, you're only going straight, basically.
Yeah. Whereas this, you can change height, and yeah, it's just it's a little bit more fine-tunable as you like your movement. That is. Oh, am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose? No, I'm not gonna lose. Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna lose. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is what I'm talking about. The traffic doesn't stop, and it's so easy to crash.
Hardest game ever.
People do like to complain how cheap and hard this game is, and in some cases they're right. In some cases the missions are like overly difficult and taxing and cheap, but and I think that's mainly because of a bad checkpointing system. Hand in hand with the bad autosave system.
No. Oh, so it is a GTA claim.
Yeah. Very much. But there are some instances where it's just like, why isn't there a checkpoint there? Like, come on. Are you having a laugh?
GTA. So I played through San Andreas recently.
Oh yeah. What on?
PC. I went the whole thing.
Yeah. Have you played Bully before you go on?
Oh yeah.
Cool. But yeah, what about San Andreas? Oh my god.
What happened? Did they grab you?
No, they don't grab you. It's not GTA like that way. But yeah, what about San Andreas?
Yeah, bad checkpoints in those games. Those PS2 Grand Theft Auto. They fix it for in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Up until 4, those games are notorious for them. Actually, the PC version of Grand Theft Auto has some skips that you can do for getting to missions, but it's only if you've already done. You can fast forward in some places. Not all the time. There's those missions where you're riding a missile as Dexter that are just so unforgiving.
But you are talking about Jak III, and it's yeah, there's a couple in there. And yeah, from memory, yeah, that was a bit brutal. But Jak III on the whole is less cheap and irritating in a lot of ways, I feel.
I should have mentioned this on the last stream that we did. I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you, but I tried to play the first game as well on the Vita a long time ago.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll actually finish this if I can play it on the train to And there was the fish mission.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Oh. This is so intense.
No, I had it. I had it. I will get it this time. Please go continue. So
Yeah,
you're playing it on the
we have to
Vita.
Yeah, we have to catch the fish.
Yes.
Yeah, it requires moving your analog stick very precisely.
Yes.
And I'm fairly sure...
The PSP is a nub, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm fairly sure you can't actually do it properly. I might be wrong about that, but I tried
Maybe they
really
patched
hard,
it. Yeah. Maybe that's another entry in like the wiki.
and I got so frustrated by it that I just stopped playing it.
That's fair. How long did it take you to beat it this most recent time around?
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll find it out now.
Really?
I also didn't even go to quite a few of the end game areas. Like, there's a spider area. I didn't even go there at some point.
Oh, okay. Wow.
At any point.
So when I mentioned it nostalgically on the stream, you were like, "Oh, okay."
Well, I played it a lot, like up all the Rocky Village stuff. It's just those last areas that I didn't really do as much. But if I did do an area, I got every power.
First try.
First try every time.
All right. Now for a fresh vehicle.
But yeah, if I did an area, I would clear it out as best as I could.
Yeah, cool.
Also, I just got to Roswell in Tony Hawk.
Oh, nice. That's a fun level. Have you unlocked the alien? You don't know what that
I
is,
just
hey?
got there. I will.
Oh, yeah.
Happening Jak and Daxter.
Sorry, let me just adjust my webcam, just because I'm leaning forward a lot. Trying to have good posture, but it's a little difficult.
Yeah, I was going to try to get like 100% everything in Jak and Daxter and try to get that platinum trophy, but getting all the orbs, I was just like, no, I can't do this. I can't wait around in a lake and try to find like 3 orbs.
Yeah, to dive constantly and
Yeah. And yeah, in Banjo-Kazooie, I got all the notes in that game, and that is like a nightmare.
Never again.
Never again. Literally never again. I've replayed that game and I haven't
Slums
redone
Wire's
it.
back on. I'd love to see the heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow?
When I say so. If I say so. But before I even think about it, I want you to take care of an ammo dump we've ID'd in the fortress. Lots of Crimson Guards, constant patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it, and we'll deal a body blow to the Baron.
You're sending us in, tough guy. So what's with this we'll deal a body blow stuff?
That's fine. I want the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
That little fist slam.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Hey, look. Again, at 12, I'm like, yeah, man.
It's working.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what my hours played are in this. I don't know how I can see that.
Oh, yeah, that's what you were looking at. I was looking at you while the cutscene was playing. It was
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
Does it say hours played? But I don't know. Anyway, it was very fast.
That's a big thing. Oh well, I guess it'll just sit there and not do anything. See, that's what Green Acre looks like in this game. It's just little health packs.
I prefer having the actual thing on the ground. Health. Oh my god. I like this vision though. I like when games do that.
I like it too. It's again very Crash to just have the camera in a weird spot.
This music is very Crash as well.
Very much so. I played this on Hero Mode not too long ago, and this mission was a bit of a bother. Just because every hit was just worth twice as much, and so there was much less margin for error.
You know what? They could have just made this game a Crash game.
Going back to Crash after starting a new PS2 flagship title would have been a little odd, I feel like. Plus, at that point, Crash Bash had come out.
I just mean don't make, like, if they hadn't made the franchise in the first place and just could... Obviously, they didn't want to do that. There's probably a multitude of reasons why they...
Yeah. Well, the weird thing...
Most of them would probably be because they got given lots of money by Activision.
I don't know if you ever played Crash to Insanity.
No.
That has something approaching an open world. It's a little Jak and Daxter inspired. To the point where I'd be kind of keen to play it on stream. But
the only post Naughty Dog Crash game I played is wait, is Crash Bash Naughty Dog?
No, that's Eurocom, I want to say. Different studio
I played
anyway.
that,
yeah.
But that's different because that's a Mario Party game. But
and not even Mario Party. There's no dice rolling to be seen.
Yeah.
It's just mini games. Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's what they'll go for. But I also played.
It's the vibe.
Wrath of Cortex. That's the one.
Yes, the real Crash 4.
The real. I liked all the masks. The Tiki Mask Brothers. There's one for like each element.
Did you know Mark Hamill is one of them?
Yeah.
They got like proper voice actors. Yeah.
I didn't know it at the time, but you go back and listen to it, and you're like, oh, of course that's Mark Hamill.
One of them is the army sergeant from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
I think Universal owned the Crash rights as well. Yeah, probably Beyond.
Oh.
They certainly had. They were the ones that talked them down from having Torna. Like they removed her from after the first game because of their insistence.
Oh.
There's a blog by Andy Gavin on the subject, and it's like, and he's like, yeah, the studio just kind of forced us. I mean, we knew with our audience, but they didn't. It's like, nah, dude, you didn't know your audience.
Why? I don't actually know why Universal like had anything to do with it. Do you know?
It's just the deal they worked out to make the first one.
Like, did they just fund it, I guess?
I guess. I'm
Give
not
them the
sure.
money for it?
Cool, that's a security pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints.
What he's referring to there is basically like the walls separating different districts. They get lifted when you get security passes in the campaign.
These barrels are the latest
Oh.
shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and
Before I just disappeared for a little bit.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
I feel like Jack's a bit of a metalhead. You know, he's into metal. I think we just established this.
Trying to think of some albums that were coming out at this time.
Oh, I mean,
I think Down with the Sickness had just come out. Oh, that might have been 2005.
you gotta like ask Google 2005 albums, and it will give you like a nice photo slide.
Warning, missile cooling systems damaged.
I think John Butler Trio. Oh,
Alert.
I want them by the White
System
Stripes.
failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
Jack's
Oh,
got a
that's when
Systems at critical
that
level.
Outcast album.
Failsafe not responding.
Jack's got a slight resemblance to John Butler, to be honest.
Jack Butler.
Danger. Warhead detonation.
Oh, that's when that Evanescence album came out. Fallen.
I want you to watch this next mega cool cutscene.
Okay. Oh my, fuck off.
It's cool, okay?
They don't look cool.
Thoroughly unnecessary, yeah. Oh, but wait for it. Let's button it with a cute gag.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
The little banjo twang?
That's what I call a good laugh.
I love to laugh. And live and love. Just gonna check if there's any new side missions for us to look at. Not just yet. Okay. I definitely want to do this next mission before we wrap it up. At least.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how long you wanted to go for.
Yeah. Not for too much longer. Maybe like another 15 minutes or so. But this next mission I particularly want you to see. If I'm remembering which one it is correctly, and I'm pretty
Is there
sure.
any
I am.
toilet humor, any crude jokes? Because I'm about that.
Crude jokes? Oh, buddy, you have no idea.
Have you ever heard of a show called South Park?
Oh, tell me more.
It's so funny, dude.
The nice thing is you don't have to lose the heat to start story missions. It's just side missions that are affected.
Also, why is the story mission thing a sword? Is it because he's Cloud?
It's because it's the Resistance. But yeah, also he's Cloud. That is the Buster Sword, yes.
The
It's both.
demolition duo has returned. One barbecued ammo dump served up hot.
We saw something odd while torching that ammo. The Baron's guards were giving barrels
New
filled with
Jackson
eco
new
to
metalhead.
a group of metalheads.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your gigs have been easier than stealing grass from a sleeping yak cow.
I remember Yak House from the first game.
Yeah, there's some yakas in the city. I'll point them out.
You gotta punch their butts.
You can punch their butts in this one.
Take the Zoomer parked out back and drive it to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon in Southtown. Ask for Crew. He'll be there. And don't let the Baron's patrols stop you. By the way,
Crew.
when you get there, pump Crew for information. He's wired into the city and may know what the Baron is up to.
You can count on us.
Are you still here?
So everyone's throat just destroyed after recording these lines.
I imagine so, yeah.
Are you still here? Well, mine is. My throat's destroyed as is.
But Crew is the NPC I want you to see before we finish for this first session.
What's that meter in the top?
That is the distance to your target. It's a progress bar, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't...
It doesn't seem that useful to me.
Doesn't seem terribly
Oh, God.
useful. Yeah,
Do you have weapons, or do you just have to straight up fight him?
that's another thing I want to establish before... Because you saw weapons in that trailer, hey? So you know that there are weapons in this game.
Well, I meant specifically on the vehicle. But yeah.
On the vehicle, well, you can use... you get weapons and you can use them on the vehicle. Daxter's actually the one shooting them. In fact, if you look at our snazzy background, let me just there's Daxter holding a gun.
Hang on, I'll have to open Twitch.
Oh, you will have to open Twitch.
Daxter opening a gun, holding a gun. I can't wait to see that.
Bjorn,
That sounds-
shh, don't spoil it for him. But yes,
What
you're
big
correct.
gun?
Yeah, I know, hey?
So big a gun. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't read June.
Brandon, do me a favor, don't look at chat until the next cutscene.
Are you talking about the Dune thing?
Yeah, okay, never mind. It's not that bad.
I haven't read Dune. I don't.
Alright, cool. I'm just joshing. It's not... There are actual spoilers in this game, but that's not really one of them. I'm not going to be too precious about it.
Then I'm not spoiled.
If it's what?
Unless he's a big worm, then I'm not spoiled.
He is not a big worm.
Or what's his face? Carl McLaughlin.
He is very assuredly neither of those things. You remember how I mentioned how the hip hog reappears?
Yes.
There you are. Have a look. Oh, again, you got to look at the Twitch stream.
Wow.
Oh, well, no, you can look at a Discord screen share. Of course you can. The way you've been watching it this entire time.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Are you serious?
That's bullshit.
I know. Get ready for more of
He's
this.
standing right there. He's fine.
Get ready for more of this. This is gonna be
my
just everywhere, and we're gonna have to do it all again. Oh yeah, of course we're gonna have to do it all again, because again, checkpointing in this game.
I love the PS2. I love the year 2003.
Mm-hmm. If you want to be with me, I can make your wish come true, says this game.
Yeah, that sucks.
We just got to rub it the right way.
Right.
Starting by avoiding these Crimson Guard. And
This
avoiding the
game's
parked
checkpoint.
car. That's going to damage our car tremendously. That I just did not see. Oh my god. I've driven this route like thousands of times. You'd think I'd be used to it, but no. The traffic is just going to overwhelm us every time. Okay.
Is there a point where you won't be harassed by metalheads? I assume are harassing you. It's
Well, these are Crimson
It's a
Guard.
Praxis's. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Praxis
Crimson
goons.
Guard Praxis's boys.
Sadly, there won't be a point where you can break the law and not get heat. If you can call it the law, you know. Maybe that's like the pointed satire in this game that I'm constantly missing. It's that the sense of justice is warped, man.
Who are the metalheads?
The metalheads are the metalheads with the skull gems, the enemies. So they're...
I mean, like, what faction are they?
Oh, what faction? They're just beasts that are like threatening the city.
Oh, okay. So they're just.
And there's obviously more to say there, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh, that was close, was it not? Okay. I want you to pay attention
Let me
here as
handle
well.
this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask
Everything's cool. Nobody panic.
Hell.
Hey, big guy.
Damn. Oh god.
Your crew? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh?
So let's just have a look at this guy for a second.
I don't want to.
I know, but like you look these arm rolls, these little seams in the pant. Like this is just fat phobia incarnate. Hey,
I don't know. I just don't.
the
wanna
saggy
look at his
tits.
grim
Like,
visage.
sorry.
I just don't want to look at his grim visage.
Fair enough. We'll keep barreling along, but like, this is
No,
what
we
I
can-
mean
we can
when
keep talking about it.
this is one of the key things that ages this game tremendously. It's just like looking at this character, and going, yeah. It's like Jabba the Hutt. It's cool.
Oh, I mean, he looks fine, but he looks gross.
Igor is worth more than 10 of your lives. And of course, I'd be forced to collect slowly.
He's a giant.
The underground will take anyone with a pulse these days. And what we have here, the Shadow's mascot of the month. Ooh, soft.
Oh, Dax is not gonna like that.
This fur would go well with my silk suits, eh?
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business.
Every
When
little
did he become horny?
every little movement crew makes has got like a squishy noise attached to it. You are not going to unnotice it now. Now that I
Like,
pointed it out.
But also, when did Daxter become horny? In the first game, he stops Jack kissing Kira.
Hmm.
And now he's like, I'm a player. I get all the weasel ladies.
He just goes where the wind takes him.
Eco to metalheads. Questions like that could get a person killed, eh?
That's a trailer line that showed up in like at least a couple of trailers.
His friend. Bonus. If you want to see what that baby
Yes.
can do, try the gun course outside.
Jack's pretty pleased. Guns are cool.
Hire you for a job or two, eh?
And how much do you think they were influenced by Ratchet and Clank as well? Because that is all about weapons and gadgets and stuff.
That's probably. The precursor text here, it translates to Morgan, which is the name of a dog owned, I want to say by Jason Rubin, somebody at the studio. The dog hung around the studio and was like beloved by all of them. And it sadly passed away during the development of this game, so he immortalized it with the text on the wall here.
Dog.
Oh. Well, I think it's touching regardless. I genuinely think that's quite sweet.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes, Bjord, they do go further with it in 3 for sure.
I assume you wanted to show off the gun. Because I'd love to see that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A great point to end it. As well.
Yes, that would be a great point to end it. You are correct.
They call it a scatter gun instead of a shotgun.
Hmm.
Hold on there. We need to teach you how to use this baby. The scatter gun is a good short-range weapon with a wide field of fire. To fire the weapon, press the trigger. Good. Some kick, huh? It's not the fastest
It's a
gun,
good
but
sounding and feeling gun, to be honest.
Yeah.
anytime. Try putting the weapon away.
Looks more
Put
like a
away.
sound wave.
Now take the weapon back out. Good.
Bring out.
You can find red ammo inside Crimson Guard crates. Shoot the crates. Great. Now you're ready. Wanna try
Why would
the
you waste your
standard
ammo on the crate?
Exactly. All right. They pose it as a question, but you have to do it. You have to do it to pass the mission.
Press X. That's also not a question. I mean, that is a question, but it couldn't be phrased as a question. It looks more like a sound blast. Like, are there individual bullets coming out? I don't think there actually are.
The one blast is worth one bullet in ammo terms.
I mean, like in terms of the animation. Like,
Oh yeah, it's just a
just a blast
shockwave.
coming
It's a
out.
laser shockwave, basically. Also, the rate of fire is like limited. You have to upgrade it later, which is
at the crafting bench. You have to go around and find scrap metal. Man, I really want to do a grounded playthrough of Last of Us 2. The gameplay in that game.
I know someone who's doing that right now. Well, I don't know him personally, but I know of a playthrough that's happening, and it just sounds hard. Like, in a way, in a very sort of fatiguing way. Just because of the way that game is.
I really like the gameplay. I thought it would be a little bit harder, but yeah, I really like it.
But there's so many like guided story sections and bits where you're you're just
Yeah.
riding through the forest, and you got to do them all again, presumably later
Yeah,
on.
it'd be cool if you did grounded mode, then you could get a bunch of that.
Bianca references. Sorry, go on.
Chick, chick, boom.
Which I think it was a few years after this game, but still, it is a good comparison.
Yeah, I think that was roughly. Yeah, it would have been roughly around the same time.
In my mind, it was 2003 when that girl blew up on the news.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2003 as well. Have fun.
Yeah, I trusted you were googling that.
So 10 years ago, this was 2009. What? That can't be it. 2009. Way off.
That's like Jak the Lost Frontier. that's when that game came out. I think.
I also measure time by when Jak and Daxter games come out.
Exactly. The year about Jak. I'm being dumb. So you notice the bronze score on the top there?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
That's for when you get the bronze, silver, and gold, you get 3 orbs apiece for doing that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's worth it.
Very much. Okay, now the one thing I'm going to ask myself is there one more side mission that's worth showing off? There is. I think we should crunch on that, because then we can just jump straight into a story mission without that side missions accumulating.
Sounds good.
Also, like, the side missions they're fine. Like, they're to me, they're like the ideal of what you would want. They're varied. They're not resource intensive, so you can see why the team would have liked to make them. And aside from traffic fucking up your runs constantly, they're fun. Like, what can I say?
It is like Yakuza, and I'm hoping there is like a karaoke game.
What you,
as well.
yeah. So yeah, we'll get to the karaoke bit in a sec, but
Yes.
I have to mention, you were asking about guns earlier. There are in fact guns on the Crimson Guard bikes. When I hit the fire button, I fire them. So,
Oh god.
I flew too close to the sun, baby.
The wall.
Jack is Icarus.
What was it?
Jackarus. Alright, I just really hope I didn't overshoot it. No, I did not. It's in the slums. Okay.
So, well, you wanted to, like, I streamed my favorite game, and Bianca streamed her favorite game. Would you say this is your favorite?
No. Not by a long shot.
Do you have one that you would think you'd say is a favorite?
Oh, man.
It doesn't have to just be one.
The way I've answered that question in the past, let me really give this some time.
I'll accept however you want to answer it.
Like, I've enjoyed Vice City a lot because it's the one GTA game that doesn't take itself super seriously, and so you can actually relax and enjoy the soundtrack as well. Like, big influence, I feel like. Kingdom Hearts, of course. Kingdom Hearts 2, but
if you want to talk about good soundtracks,
yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a big deal for me as well. Yeah, I'd have to look at my Steam library at that from that point onwards, you know.
I have finished both of those games. So.
Well,
both classic PS2 games.
Well, before I head off and give that some more thought.
This is Torn. A good underground agent knows the city inside and out by sight. Let's see how you stack up. Get to this place in the time limit given, and you'll get a reward. Go.
So you need to just recognize that spot by sight and then go to it. Thankfully, I've done this mission before and I know exactly where it is, but...
This is a thing in Danger because they're weird as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I went the wrong way. My bad.
So what's the gold one do?
The gold one is worth 3.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like Fall Guys.
Oh man, I'm so keen to do... for Super Mario 3D World.
Oh, on Switch? Yeah.
Switch. That game is so good.
Did I go the wrong way again? I think I did. Yeah, see, it's in this little ditch here, right? I didn't get there fast enough, but this ditch where I am, and it very helpfully shows me every single time. I just got to be quicker with getting into a vehicle.
Sanctuary is a bop. Let's be honest. There's no need for deception. It's an out-and-out banger. I don't think it's a very different song to Simple and Clean, though.
Oh.
I think if you try to stack them up.
Did you see it? You see it? You see where it is?
I see it.
Yeah. I overshot it that time. But I will get it. This is like one of the most common side mission types.
Diablo 2? Is that your favorite?
Diablo 1 I like much more, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's got a better mood, I feel like. And I went the wrong way again.
I like the look of Diablo 4.
Oh yeah, from that one teaser we saw. Yeah.
Well, they've put out some more like concept videos and not concept. They've put out some work in progress videos and stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little bit more. Nothing too substantial, but It looks a lot more akin to Diablo 1 and 2. It's a
not
lot less like World of Warcraft.
It's not coming out till like next year, hey?
Oh, I mean, who the fuck knows what's going to be?
I'm not doing well, but I will get it. I know, because as you know, we've established where it is. It's just a matter of getting there on time. I'm gonna steal this Crimson Guard ship.
There's no release date on Diablo 4. It's probably like 5 years away, to be honest. And nothing about Overwatch 2.
Oh, did you see how close that was?
Overwatch 2 got announced a year ago, and there have been no updates since. Same with Diablo 4, actually, but there have been updates.
Right. But
So
nothing of the sort for Overwatch 2.
No. The vibes are good. Yeah, the vibes are good. They look cool.
Ah, I got it. That's actually actually a common exploit people use to accumulate enough orbs to unlock secrets without actually finding new orbs. Where you cross the point where that orb is. Well, actually, what you do is you charge at it in a car, and then before you hit it, you pause. You hit the restart mission button, like I just did a couple of times, and then when it cuts back to gameplay, in the space of time between it cuts back to gameplay and then it actually restarts the mission, you collect the orb. So it's basically you collect it, but then you reset it, so you can duplicate that set of 3 orbs and just farm orbs that way. That's how people do that. And that's how people
look up a speedrun of this.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they'll probably be doing that at some point.
Probably, yeah.
Thank you for leading us.
Thank you. And before we go, I'd just like to retroactively do what I should have done at the start of the stream, and to acknowledge that we were broadcasting from the lands of the Gadigal and Camaragal peoples of the Eora Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. So,
I'm sure we'll be back with this on Thursday.
We absolutely will. We will meet more characters, we will do more missions, we'll get more guns, and we will be even cooler than we already are. And I hope... Yeah, I can't wait either. Thanks for joining us, folks. Bear with me for just one last time while I load up a snazzy end screen to leave you on. Alright, and see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.